So guys, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie has finally dropped after all these years, 8 years of waiting, and we finally have the Five Nights at Freddy's movie here. And my first thoughts, the first word that comes to mind is wow. Like, this movie is awesome, dude. If you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, you will not be disappointed, in my opinion. So I went into the movie thinking, worst case scenario, it's like a little corny, it's a little lame, and it's not that Five Nights at Freddy's. Because I feel like with previous video game adaptations, it's a common theme for them to like change it to the point where it's like, how is this even about, the original franchise? Or like, if I swap the main character, would this even be recognizable as what it's meant to be, like the source material? But I think Five Nights at Freddy's has really nailed that. They've nailed the fact that it feels like Five Nights at Freddy's. It doesn't feel like, this could be a Chuck E. Cheese movie, but then they just put Five Nights at Freddy's in. Well, that doesn't make much sense, but you guys know what I mean. So I want to talk about the plot is really good. I really like the plot. I've heard people are pretty mixed on the plot, but I think it's a really interesting plot. And it has a really nice... I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously. This is a non-spoiler review. But it has a nice... Oh, actually, I won't say that. But it's really good. I really liked it. But I think I'm a bit biased, obviously, because I'm a really big Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I think if you're going in as a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, you're going to love this movie. And if you're going in as a non-Five Nights at Freddy's fan, you're going to like it. You're not going to love it, but you will like it. I think for general audiences outside of Five Nights at Freddy's fans, it's still really enjoyable. But I think that the movie is definitely geared more towards the people who have been waiting all these 8 years for this movie, which I think is actually a really good decision. I think I wouldn't want it any other way. I think Jason Blum and Scott knew that, like, we've been waiting like 8 damn years. Like, at this point, we deserve the movie. Just for us. And Jason Blum said on Twitter that like he's already made back all the money that they spent on the movie by like licensing it out and then distributing it to movie theaters, so like it doesn't even matter. But the movie is still doing well. I'm pretty sure it's at like 80 million, 70 million. Probably not, that's probably way too much. Maybe 50 million, which is really good, and I'm really glad, because I would love to see... I think they said they wanted to do a trilogy, which would be awesome. I don't know what they'd make the other ones about, but yeah, maybe like, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to insinuate anything that's spoilery from what I say. But yeah, and the actors, oh my god, whoever was like on that casting crew, they were cooking, dude, because Josh Hutcherson, I'm not sure if that's how you say his surname, sorry Josh, he's amazing. He's such a good actor. I really liked him in the movie. It's pretty clear that he's like passionate about it, and he does care, and he puts in a lot. Like he like gets into it. Like, he's really good at acting. It's like it has layers. It's not just like I'm this guy. Like, he really puts in a lot, and obviously that's his job. But nonetheless, I think he did really well. Yeah, everyone else I really liked. I don't want to say too much to insinuate anything to spoil, but everyone is a really good actor. But oh my god, the best part, easily the animatronics. They are amazing, dude. Seeing them actually move and, do their own thing. It's awesome. It's so good. It's so rewarding, I guess, to see them moving and everything. And I love the animatronics. I love their designs, and I think they were translated really well from, Scott's original models all the way back in 2014 to, being real costumes and animatronics. That's another thing. I couldn't tell. Obviously, Foxy doesn't really work as an animatronic. He does, but not as a costume, because, he's got the metal legs and that. I couldn't tell if he was an actual animatronic or a puppet. I think he might have been a mix of both. But yeah, Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, I don't know. I would imagine they're a mix of animatronics and people in them as well. But I couldn't tell, which one it was. It was so convincing that, these were real animatronics. And I think that's really good. I think that's something that they've done really well. And I think they are so charming and so like lovable. Like, I don't know if you guys saw Dorko's little vlog he did where he like hugged the animatronics. Like, I completely understand because I want to hug those animatronics too, dude. And the movie has tons and tons of Easter eggs and callbacks and stuff that pretty much only Five Nights at Freddy's fans are ever going to understand, which I think is good. Like I said, I wouldn't want it any other way. Like, I think they did perfect making it for the fans before the general public. Not that the general public can't enjoy it. I think the general public definitely can, but I think being a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, obviously you're going to enjoy it more. I think it's definitely more geared towards us, and, you know, it has us in mind when making it. But yeah, I'm going to make a second video going over all of that sort of stuff in my spoiler review. So if you want to see that, I'll link it down below, and I'll probably put the video out not long after this one. So make sure to go watch that one if you want to, you know, see all the Easter eggs I caught and talk about all the crazy stuff that happened. Because if you saw the movie, which I assume a fair chunk of you did if you're watching this video, then you're definitely going to want to watch that one. But if you don't want spoilers, I completely get it. I try not to get anything spoiled for me before I watch a movie. So yeah, final thoughts. It was amazing. The animatronics are amazing. Foxy's amazing. He's my favorite. They did well. I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot I can say without spoiling the movie. So yeah, I'd really suggest you guys go watch the movie yourself. Even if you're not crazy into Five Nights at Freddy's, I think you can still really enjoy it without even knowing anything about the games. I think it's still really enjoyable and a really good watch. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to watch the other video with the spoilers in it if you have seen the movie, or if you don't care about spoilers, which is fine. I respect it. And just go watch the movie. It's awesome. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, go see it. If you don't, that's totally cool. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and everything. Anyway, guys, peace out. Have a great day.